your repo. The number one program in the connection. Your friend is saying
It's 9.7 Months FM.
Ubenyana wa hefa. So upese witie no mfaswa. Ubenyana wa hefa. With the king of the airwaves, diamond heavy D. Tio ya ribo. Tio ya ribo. Tio ya ribo. Tio ya ribo.
All right, it's 22 minutes past 7 here this Friday evening. It's Thank God It's Friday, and I just want to remind you to get freezy with TCL this season and enjoy the super cool discounts and free installation on any TCL air conditioner or fridges you buy today. TCL ACs and fridges are ultra silent with exceptional cooling capacity, energy efficient, with up to 4-star energy rating, 3-year warranty, and so much more. Available in all TCL showrooms nationwide or online at www.tclghana.com. For more information, call 0202 698398 or 0596 913298 or 0546 25793. TCL, the creative life. Just getting warmed up this evening for this wonderful conversation. I call it a conversation, not necessarily an interview. This month is Breast Cancer Awareness Month. It's the whole of October, I believe. And I didn't know that until last year. I didn't even know that even men had the same problem. But anyway, I'm here with somebody who's a survivor and also, I would say, a leader in her own right. A philanthropist, somebody doing great things. So she can talk more about breast cancer this evening. So anyway, without any further delay, good evening.
Good evening.
I can't really hear your voice, so good evening.
Good evening.
Good evening. How are you this evening?
Bless yourself.
I can't complain, one day at a time.
Awesome.
So, well, I mean, tell us about yourself first, who you are, the name. I know your name, but I just want you to say it yourself.
All right. Well, I'm Prophetess Mrs. Audrey Maison.
Prophetess,
I'm a native of Ghanaian.
Prophetess Mrs. Audrey Maison.
A native of Ghana. I live in New Jersey.
Ghana Niba.
Ghana Nipa. I live in Jersey, married, have 3 wonderful children. An ordained minister, or should I say a pastor.
Okay.
Also a psalmist.
Okay. Music.
Philanthropist.
Okay. Psalmist, philanthropist.
Entrepreneur, mother.
Okay. Wow.
All the above.
I see. Anyway, I mean, I know that you've done so much work across the globe. I just want to ask you, what brings you to Ghana this time?
Well, I came to Ghana this time. I have a foundation called Save Judy and Jane. And what Save Judy and Jane is doing is coming back home to my own to be a blessing to women who cannot afford to have their yearly mammogram, like their routine mammogram, because we believe that early detection saves lives.
Save Judy
and Jane.
And Jane. Okay. For the sake of those who don't understand Judy and Jane, Judy and Jane, I don't understand.
Well, this is simply Judy and Jane.
Okay.
This is my Judy and Jane. I don't know about you. Maybe you have a different name for it.
Okay. So Judy and Jane refers to, Matthias here.
My 2 girls.
Okay, your 2 girls. Okay. I see. Save Judy
and Jane.
And you raise money to help women who cannot afford
to have their yearly mammograms.
I see. You do this every year?
I do this every year.
And what is your motivation?
Well, the thing is that I am a breast cancer survivor, thank God. I would have been dead if I was waiting for a certain time to go for my mammogram, or perhaps if I was someone who had insurance, I could have gone for my mammogram. I didn't have one. But being that I was living in America, I had that grace to go in, get a mammogram, get a biopsy, and get treated. So after that, God just led me to, come back to your own and be a blessing, inspire them, the women, our mothers and our sisters, to go out there to get their mammogram, so that if there is anything, we don't pray for that, but should there be anything they can get the attention that is needed so that they will also be healed.
I see. Listeners, we're here talking to Prophetess Audrey Maison. She's also a breast cancer survivor, and this is since this is Breast Cancer Awareness Month, I want to ask a few questions though. Now, if you want to join us in this conversation, which means send a WhatsApp message to 0506367196. Now, your friend saying, so if you want to watch us on Facebook, you can go to Max FM 89.7 Airwolf Facebook. You can also watch us. Any questions and contributions as well. Okay, now this question is when were you diagnosed?
I was diagnosed in 2009.
2009.
Yes, somewhere early 2009.
Early 2009. Now, I know you have kids.
Yes.
How did you break the news to them? How did you tell them?
Well, it wasn't easy to tell them, but it was best to tell them because at least they know it has become a family history right now. So we just called them and said, you know what, unfortunately, mommy has breast cancer.
Just like that?
Yes.
Wow. I see. At what point did you realize that you needed the help? And I will call regular tests, like, and I will say,
no, man, call regular tests. You see, for me, mammogram, usually we suggest that you have it at 40. That's like what is been, said all this time. Now they've dropped it. Some say 35, go have a mammogram. Well, usually mammogram, a man acquire mammogram. A man sutimia breast cancer. That's another thing. I'll get to that. But so na Mindy 40 years. I mean, I was 36 going on 37 that time.
Okay.
And I made me the Misondaye.
Okay.
Misondaye Prince. So having those three dreams, may I proceed to go to a doctor, say, hey, she be mommy. And the first thing was like, you are not 40 yet. But I know the doctor, so I say, you know what, can you really check this out for me? Because I had a dream 3 times that something is wrong with my breast.
Okay.
And that's how I went in there. So when they did the mammogram, they came back and said, you know what, we see some classification. You're comfortable and
right.
And you want to further investigate it. So that was what led to biopsy.
Okay.
And of course, the first thing is in Bible, but I listened to the doctor. I went back and they did a biopsy. Biopsy, and I'm back now. Ghana doctor was Reverend, you have a little cancer, just like that. Your cancer, I'm sure, no seeing. Until the first thing I did, my friend Pastor Mason, I'm so well, saying a doctor and catch me. And what he said was, well, you're a woman of God, we'll pray, and I believe that God will take you through this. And that's how I was diagnosed.
I see. Now, so won't die 3 times. Now there are times that I mean, I would say it's mostly what I don't know. Sometimes they are not affordability. I thought it been so. It comes to do with spiritual understanding. So I know so can be. Obi on my be a bit me. I say, Fabra be born by uncle test the crana. Every do stage when I be a. So what advice do you have to people out there who simply only focus on the spiritual side?
Me nyame pa me bom pa mankrofo nyame betimi de nsa kan obi krabo ebra ye bom pa keke te obi o ha e bom pa na de kode na tuko e wo ho but e wonyo ma bi o ho a e wo se wutimi ko doctor ho no mo ye de yo mutimi ya de kode ni free ho nti se wakọ na kwakọ ye mammogram na se bi a ye hu se bibi o ho a umpesa ade na benyini na afia spread because breast cancer na ba entina wo no funum so wan hwe yi a e be spread say echo to other vital organs and na betimi aye den ekun no e ade bi so ase hu a ye betimi aye den asia no kwan enti no memi anyame nipa meje mpa body meje fasting din nyina me ye bi me bompa ye fasting but so bi be ko na ba kwakotena ba bi say me yese me mompa ye me kwa me adware me kwa be bi akwa kwakyekyere me kwa me kwa yese e ma no bebre ni bedu doctor for ho no na ye too late. What you say? Me jidi se nyamini pe bia no o ye nyamini papa no so ba bompa ya ma ne member kro ana ni pakro no de asema betu nanim no ade ahye nyamensa no aka cho ko hospital ba se obetena ho se wo tena ho no adwene se bia ma bompa ya awie ntini me nye hwe na wo tena ho na se ye too late de o meka ne se be ifo ne bonsam because I had de be ye bibia ye be ye na men kan so se be ye ni ho e na men kan se hunhun asem ni ho nya sa na meka de meche ni se wo se de bibia tutu ye there's a time for everything and we have to treat everything the way it has to be treated.
I see. Well, in terms of the mammograms now and the money that you raise for the test, maybe so how challenging has it been?
very challenging because me and Kasi Chrome Ghana for no. O got you be say you resist cardia kwako boa ye nuamo ma omuntimi
enyo like outside.
Amanonino.
Okay.
So we ni pedua emu be na ya na me nsa na be ka say bi omo boa. But other people so be the bebo and it's very challenging because first of all we nyame nipa. There's this stigma. O ka say men can't be cross when your breast cancer wa sorry kra begu. We nyame nipa men ke kasa e wo so bom paye man krofo. But me sunim say nyame de ma fam. Right. Me go through side when nyame me de me bom paye na ntu anko. Sisi nyame de me fa mu de na nyame pese me so me de me kan chemi nua maamo ene me maame mu se de be ya mo so ye de ene wo so many signs ayewo ye mu no ba bi ho ne kunukrati na obeti bibi ye no so nka nkyere no.
Right.
And that's what we standing for, into raising money for it. No can grow binti ase. So it's difficult.
Now what are the signs that also be who in case here you don't go for mammogram? What are some of the signs that also be who?
Okay, the kind omunim didn't acquire faster breast cancer, but like there's no known cause. But there are risk factors. Okay, so be or be on a bushim. What you say? And a biso on so be not to say be our nepono a pulico inside, a sign.
Okay.
A be an nepona no be an and so be a big ho, a sign. A be an no phone, baby at home to say be a dimple, so be srea. Ness a dimple be, and on a sign. Or breast cancer, na shall say, and yeah. Say, yeah, pa, say, yeah, the next we were end stage. At the beginning, and ya be said, Baba, ya. Today, I can say, ya breast self exam every month. Into your baby or that's one irregular cycle, mono. 7 days after or menstrual cycle, no. No, I the way self exam, and you try how to do it. And you know, so we are exam every month, and that's one who Judy and Jane. You are familiar with your Judy and Jane. I want to him say, Bibi crab up, oh, I do it now on any ho. And to bet my day, a tremicaco doctor, it be so hard. Ebi a moje free moba anas ensuo bi free moba enya de a wo se bi a wa woman of eni se banesa enti o so tremika enti ye hwehwe doa se bi a doa bi hye onufu mu anas doa bi hye amotom tini nya ne se be ma ye ni ada ho.
I see. Well, I mean, it's really great to have you here tonight. Imagine said this month, you know, we're doing treating some topics now. And this happens to be one of the things that we're treating tonight anyway for the next maybe 10 or 15 minutes. And so if you say a few questions, a question if you have any question you can call the phone line. We'll activate it for the next 5 minutes. 0550-055-522. The show is Kiteki on Max 89.7 FM. Here speaking with breast cancer survivor this month, you know, breast cancer awareness month, and so that's why we put this this evening. In the meantime, don't forget, next week on this show we're going to be dealing with the issue of peaceful elections in Ghana, and my guest is going to be Uncle Ato. So you know how we're going to be having fun next week over here. That's right. Every Friday we're here from 7 to 10 p.m. and therefore make sure that you keep your dial lock right here on Max 89.7 FM. Well, let's get to some more questions here. Why is it so important to be checking who regularly?
It's important to be checking with teacher. You can breast cancer. Some echochromy area eba nufuimu. It just say we check early detection. See it me who in temwa, right? You bet me I'm when yaresa.
Na Ghana hanum no. How is the response like? Obi on my own program bear test no.
Some HSA ye bodehuru. Many trust hospital a partner. Omono sa busumi we nyina no mo say oba bia wo ba omba your free clinical breast exam. And then so obeda ho omba kire wo mo ankasa be yama. No ma san kire say the be abetima every month. Nipa bebre ma okwa a few people na show up. Mesani Peace and Love Hospital e wo Kumasi so ne Accra doctor Patricia Fineda no. Eno so sa eno ase me ho e wo Kumasi. Wo hwe nipa ne ba o mo betena ho ama na ye too late ayeden ansa na yede o maba.
Why do you think, people don't really respond to these kind of tests in terms of, is it fear, is it lack of knowledge, is it intimidation? Didn't you know?
Nina become home. Obi owe hu abodo. So we okre bi on a family mu ana watin ye wote ebo hu dehuru. Ade no wa hu se bibi on nufu mu ehu aka no. Me de me pese meti ana me kwa ebi ana kwa kan bibi boni a chem ye woni sa. Ene bebre nsu no ho a oni sika no. Woko no kwakwa yesa mammogram no. Oti ase eche insurance nye den encover. And those are some of the things and we also can we can kwatese menya breast cancer new and asem bi krum beja me. Eche say mema ni bija man hoko just for the fact say when you breast cancer no obeti meja hoko.
I see. Somebody wants to know is breast cancer a death sentence?
I get death sentence. Except say what na ho, e ma near too late. Na sa wo ba forward say wutimi hwe na wutimi hu ne ntem a nyame adom o mbetimi ama wanya yersa.
I see. Out of let's say nipa 100, na say omotimi testing, so what are the chances of survival?
The chance of survival nigina will be a say make an say me dey say you hu ne ntem nyame adom. Sanka me default na me koya mammogram na ka enu ho na bia nka akwa achi ana ekumi dada. Aha nti early detection ne say me de ne me hu ye. Oti ase enu nti na ye sa breast exam no so hu ne ntem de a o metime si ano ama. Adwa no mbe yi ebi ho treatment omo different kind of treatment e memo obi a. Obi ho a ebe hu de ombetwa no fo obi ho ebe hu de ombe yi do na free mu no ma ye treatment. Nti no obi aso nye death sentence.
But so what question be in your brain about breast cancer? That's only will be. That's you want to ask any questions concerning anybody. You can always give us a call here this evening. A baby phone line for you 0550 055 522. Again 0550 055 522. Now, have you gotten any kind of assistance from ABA government or Ghana and ABA some other organizations for apart from Snit Hospital?
There be MC2 hospitals no my partner some beboa mo no mo de so mo ye free exam no but se ba mammogram na Judy and Jane Foundation any triaka ema omo a ye di omo ko no.
I see. So we be say baby Judy and Jane Foundation, well, how do we get in touch?
Well, say ni Ghana have ye back Ghana na beboa inti the mestre ni say e bia wo hia mammogram na so wontimi afford a ma me sister ko Facebook Audrey Maison MAISON wo de inbox me we inbox me a na say bia mama me hia mammogram ye be do be share list no so na ya momo ayede ayama
Ewa Ghana ha I say nti wo honum grab it me ya mobi wa ha Is it all the year round and as October nkwana you know?
Well, October a month be a sheda yewe. But say in case say obi here BBC be along the line beyond October, maybe our will feel lump be and now you be na bibi no so ni score the mammogram, no so me asotia. I
see. Now, haven't you approached any organizations that were Ghana for any kind of assistance?
So far, ne dey nye bibi sa. Me gidi say in the near future, no, definitely me gidi say. And go record Ghana ha umbe person umbe. I just say ni baby no ba na wo ye. Ti me gidi say. I said,
let's get the information again. It's Audrey Maison on Facebook, spelled AUDREY MAISON. Baby says have some more inbox over there. They can be more comfortable to do it. Well, tell me about advice that you have for pretty much women out there. General advice in terms of breast care.
Well, to women out there, and I just want you to know, say, you have control over yourself. Oh, control over one kasawa bravo. What you say? Say, Saku Kramiari, a debia, say, Wutimishe, now so who your mammogram, so your breast self exam. Now, in case impossible, na bibimponia, Yaminam na dumu, a bit mama ede, I'm one yarisa, and one is over 2 1 or more. And to Mistro and Ferry and Fancy, and Casamiko Kai, a biana mikune jame, Mikokai, be an any pen who na near one bibi, it's your life. That's what I'm trying to say. And you have to live. You have to live. If even God bless you and you don't have health, you cannot enjoy it. You have children to raise. You have a business to run. So the time has come for us to stand up, listen to our bodies, and we must go forth. Everyone, please go get yourself, that mammogram done or get that breast exam done. So when the 40 years in I recommend this, no one show how to do your self exam because now we are having women 17 years, 28 years, 32 years right here in Accra, Kumasi, move unnecessarily. A brass and can be a tama or who lump na sa do one beda no fumuno, send how can be and me your home baby. No, that is not a death sentence, and you have the power to do something about it.
I see. Well, we're going to take one song here when we get back, and we'll wrap it up with the great prophetess Audrey Maison.
So we'll see on your me a kiss, yeah. Again, I would try to kiss, yeah. So we'll see on your me a cocoa. Again, I would try to kiss, yeah. Free serious, on your my penny now. You put in a no jama bonsa. Yasim on your my papa, you know. You put in a no jama bonsa. So be in him to her. Now, too many said, "Be bro, again, Ninsias, yes, dear, but I can't say, wait, in fear, ready. In fear, ready. The year me and say, Christopher, and can't do. What about your sorry, demon, and can't do. Open sound. When you do my champion, I'm a I said, Father, when you be papa, be now I'm a and it's in my mind, yes, I see the red. And it's in my mind, yes, I hear you ready. So we'll see on your me, I can see again, I would try to kiss it. So we'll see on your me, a cockroach. Again, I would try to kiss it.
89.7 Max FM.
Trying to cast a dear in Yamia. Dear reaction is at the papa, if I were your fata. And yet, no, Miss Albert, you might be ready to inquire. Or yes, I want to be in a yana, you could see a number. Ain't your son, I get to so on inside. And no so free me. Ain't you rap on a sack or the Nimrapwa? And no so free me. Saying some quana could you can say on him, yeah. Say you bring it on a Lucy Mountain into and also so free me. So be at the match at the NBA any power. Oh, I am your Cadian Ponyan Copo. Matsa Seba Mali, Michael Jackson, Beyonce, Annie Jay-Z, I'm matching it. Shatawale, Daddy Lumba, Omuye Illuminati.
Interesting song there from Ochami Kofi. 16 minutes to 8 Max 89.7 FM.
Max FM. 89.7 Max FM.
Kind of experiencing a bit of a jam line over here as well tonight.
Yeah.
89.7 Max FM.
What else? Emma whom I saw me civil crime. Was he can't will be I don't know. And so we're down with the one what the next pint. Would the partner see me if I would go my wunya. Now what you need be with cash here, the partner the found. The phone, they can't say. What else? It's you and I'm one young Brazil. Only Pasari Warrior Simo. It's you and I'm one young Brazil. What else? The man Roddy one way I grab on. Yeah. And Sana, who won't go for no beba.
7 Max FM.
So that she can say we are poor, by your skin, Hunya. If I can try with the tea, that won't pay, and so kind, maybe the other two Amona. And cut to me, Tom Parker by the same and another family when you got on a coma or won't pass. Would be a better so there's to be paid.
Yo, 7 featuring Sarkodie. Home Brazil. This is 11 minutes right here on Max 89.7. The show is Kitike. We're talking about breast cancer until 8 o'clock tonight, all right? It is October. It's a month of legends. You know how it is.
It's 9.7 Max FM.
Now, let me ask, what lifestyle changes can either prevent or help with breast cancer?
Important. I believe number one is exercising, you know, not just, sitting down, but to at least try to walk. And also, me personally, I read a lot because when this happened to me, after the prayer, after, going to the doctor, what I did is to ask God, what should I do? And the Lord said, alkaline your body. And so I began to Google what alkaline is, to find out that when your pH level is high in the body, then, diseases cannot invade your body. So what I did is, for me personally, I have an alkaline machine to make my water. So try to alkaline your body. You can also put, I think, lemon or lime in water that you can use to alkaline your body. I do a lot of vitamins and a lot of minerals every day. As you already know, I don't joke with it. I travel with it, So there's certain vitamins, certain minerals and supplements that are good. Whole food supplements. Make sure that if you can eat organic, do so. If not, just try your best not to have so many junk food and stuff in your body. Positive thinking is another thing. Because many of us, we think so much and we are fearful of so many things that can contribute to disease as well.
I see. Someone wants to know, how do you balance the act of being a mother, a pastor, philanthropist? How do you balance all of that?
Well, it's grace. I thank God I have a good family that understands the calling that is upon my life.
Interesting. Well, we want to wrap this up with the general advice you have for everybody out there. This is an election year, and as usual, if anybody comes through, I ask them to give an advice to the nation for elections this year.
89.7.
Well, I'm not much of a politician, but this is what I would say. We must be very careful when it comes to a time like this because many of us are persuaded we don't really think of the future and what is at stake. So let's examine every candidate and let's really make sure that we're voting for the right person. For whoever you vote for is going to affect you and generations to come.
I see. I want people out there to support your foundation. It's Judy and Jane Foundation, which
Judy
is
under
Jane Foundation is under
the Audrey Maison Ministries.
Interesting. Anybody you want to send a shout out to this evening? Anybody you want to say hello to?
Well, I want to give a shout out to my husband, Pastor Mason, and to all the followers, my friends, my partners. God bless you all.
Thank you for coming through tonight. Look forward to seeing more of you. And this time, perhaps you come through and say a word of prayer for us.
Certainly.
I see. 8 minutes to 8 here, Max 69.7. It's been a great conversation on breast cancer with Prophetess Audrey Maison. And let me assure you, the Monstrobium. Once again, before you leave, just once again, how do they, the inbox on AUDREYMAISON.
You can also go to Trust Hospital from now to the end of the month. They are giving free clinical, breast exam. They will do it for you. They will teach you how to do it. Also, the Peace and Love Hospital right here in Accra, they are here to help you.
I see. Once again, SNIT Hospital, right?
Trust Hospital. That's
Trust.
the name I know.
Where is it?
Trust is on the Osu, the main road.
Trust Hospital. And then,
Yes.
and then the other one is Peace and
Love Hospital.
Where is that one located?
I believe that one is a Spring Test, if I'm not right, but you could
Peace
Google
and
it.
Love. And they're giving free
Clinical exam.
free clinical exam.
Yes, and if churches and organizations, leaders, if you need them to come, please contact them. They will help you so that you can screen. Maybe you have a lot of women that you want them to be screened.
I see. That's some good news out there. Thank you so much for coming through.
You're very welcome.
Max 89.7. This one is called Thank God.
From Kofi Kinata. It's me too, baby. Feel that? Thank God I'm a win down. Thank God for the money. Thank God for the girl, yo. Wake up when I chop on my money. Thank God for my mommy. As the days I'm not hungry. Even if life makes some way, mama they pray for me. Thank God for my life, for my life. As I dey pray for my daily manna. We know the fear everywhere make dry, but man still dey, still fresh. Fresh, man. Thank God for the who's this? No reply in the blue ticks. Man on board, Charlie, but now I dey cruise in your dream car with a new chick. You rather want me last stop. You know be fair if we no reach the bus stop. Fake smiles if we take the mask off. You think we are free, but we still in handcuffs. Make we dey run, but then still we can't walk. Make we dey shout, but then still we can't talk. You claim you be gatekeeper, you get the key. God day, we go break the padlock. The enemy can't stop. Will lie.
Mamu will who pay up mentasto, or could be quack a debian and disaster. Efuna what you do for my son, I may a bass, someone the picanto. And Banta Mayel status, what's the union can want one passo. Mamina will turn come will be mama passing to come home and come home Maltaco. Muga, yeah, catch someone the yin the Yumuda. Hustlers in the streets of Winnie now offer the Kada, I feel the who like a teddy table. Border, enter Trasaco, Lubiaka day in the neighbor. My Baba Gorda, anti you can I yell about why I Jivisa, deliver.
Thank God I'm a win down. Thank God for the money. Thank God for the girl, yo. Wake up when I chop on my money. Thank God for my mommy. As the days I'm not hungry. Even if life makes some way, mama they pray for me.
Where them a chat about? Turn up.
We are more than
Speak to them. Bounce to them. Speak to them. Lami. One time.
Massa forgetting my brain to my da. Push a club and I joke for me, my da. Omo ya me home eating. No more pressure me home better me crab, but I promise my da. Cheche flash and me pass my da. Me did me in a me da na my da. Me da me be me nika crown so my dainty won't to me fa me share me mention so my da afa me nya ninche ma me twi me muwe ntwi mu wode achacha for be re me pass what dainty me say me re good night goodbye me nya ninche ma me twi me muwe ntwi mu wode achacha for be re me pass what dainty me say me re good night goodbye
no time for stressing no time for thinking no time for pressure
89.7 Max FM.
No time for stressing, no time for thinking, no time for pressure.
Charlie forget to walk back kokoda. Oh, we can no sleep utipa. Na suroni pandejai samai na wusi rono ko cemetery hoko she wada ampa for me scores na mada. 4 p.m. me koda. Now you say oh we can no sleep make sure ke buntui unya 1 hour be ada afa minya ninche ma me twi me muwe ntwi mu ode achacha for be re me pass what dey me say me re good night goodbye minya ninche ma me twi me muwe ntwi mu ode achacha for be re me pass what dey me say me re good night goodbye
no time for stressing no time for thinking no time for pressure